Imagine cutting every cord to the outside world for 3 months. No social media, no family gatherings, no weekend plans. Would that ruin your life or completely rebuild it? I've spent 2 decades sitting across from the world's most successful minds, from industrial giants to legendary inventors. And I noticed something they all shared, a hidden pattern most people never see. Today I'm pulling back the curtain on that exact formula. If you're exhausted by the daily grind, dreaming of building something on your own terms, or craving real financial freedom, stay with me until the final minute. But first, let me ask you something honest. Look around. Young people today are more overwhelmed than ever. Family pushes for safety, a government job, a stable salary. Friends romanticize the startup hustle. Social media sells you overnight fantasies. Your phone buzzes constantly. WhatsApp groups explode with forwards. Everyone preaches the same thing. Network harder, connect more, build a bigger circle. Here's the truth no one tells you. When I interviewed a certain steel magnate, one of the richest men of his era, he leaned in and said something I'll never forget. He told me, for real success, you don't need more people. You need less noise, not connection. Obsession. Obsession over connection, depth over crowds. That single idea changed everything for me. In my book on wealth philosophy, I introduced a principle called directed mastery. Here's what it means. Today's world rewards people who try to be 5 things at once. Learn to code, do drop shipping, trade crypto, start a podcast. And what happens? You become average at everything, never exceptional at anything. But directed mastery says, pick one mountain, climb it until you own the summit. Become so uniquely skilled in that single area that no one can compete with you. And that level of focus, it only happens when you step away from the crowd. Let me tell you about a conversation with a famous inventor. I visited his workshop once. Small room, no phone, no visitors, no tea breaks with colleagues. He would disappear into that space for days, sometimes weeks, just him and his obsession. He told me, whenever I need to create something the world has never seen, I disconnect completely. I sit with my own mind. I let my deeper self speak. Then he shared something astonishing. When he was perfecting the electric light, he failed over 9,000 times. Think about that. 9,000 failures. Now imagine if, after every setback, his relatives had said, just give up already. Look at your cousin, stable job, nice house, no crazy experiments. Would he have changed the world? Probably not. But he chose isolation. And that isolation turned him into a legend. The same crowd that cheers your win will whisper you to quit. By the way, hit the comments and tell me, have you ever dropped a big goal because someone talked you out of it? Now think about your own life. Relatives compare you constantly. Your friend just bought a car. Your classmate got promoted. Why aren't you settled yet? That pressure, that endless comparison, it pulls you in 50 directions at once. That's exactly why I say, vanish for 90 days. So how do you actually do this? Let me break it into 3 simple stages. First, why isolation is non-negotiable. Second, exactly what to do while you're gone. Third, who you become on the other side. Part 1. Why disappearing is your secret weapon. Right now, everyone wants a piece of your attention. Friends want you at the bar, family wants you at the wedding, colleagues want you at the party. Your phone pings, real swallow hours. And none of these people, none of them, are living your dream. They have their own fears, their own limits, their own comfort zones. If you keep listening to everyone, you'll end up exactly where they are, not where you could be. Here's a personal story. Years ago, a legendary industrialist offered me a strange challenge. He said, I will give you the most valuable education on earth, But you must give me the next 20 years. One single task. Nothing else. 20 years. My friends would marry, travel, build homes. I would read, interview, study. He looked at me and said, most people drift their whole lives doing ordinary things. They never achieve anything extraordinary because they never commit fully to one thing. If you focus on one mission for 2 decades, you will achieve what 99% of people cannot imagine. I took that deal, and I can tell you today, it was the best decision I ever made. For 20 years, I did exactly one thing: decode the habits of successful humans. My friends thought I had lost my mind. No marriage, no parties, just books and conversations, but I stayed locked in. That single-mindedness led to a book that has reached over 70 million people. Now I want to hear from you. In the comments, write down one goal you would dedicate 90 days of complete isolation to. So point 1 is clear. The world's noise will kill your focus before you even begin. Another titan of industry, the man who put America on wheels, told me that when he built his first automobile, everyone called him a fool. So what did he do? He locked himself in a tiny shed, day and night. No visitors, no opinions. He told me, when I was alone in that shed, I felt like the whole universe was working with me. Ideas came easily. Solutions appeared like gifts. But the moment I stepped outside and talked to people, all that clarity vanished. So I decided to spend most of my time by myself. Part 2. What to do inside your 90-day vanish. Now listen carefully. Disappearing does not mean moving to a cave in the Himalayas. You can stay in your own room, but you must become so immersed in your goal that everything else becomes background noise. I teach a method called deliberate self-programming. Here's how it works in plain terms. Write down your single most important objective. Make it painfully specific. Not, I want more money, but I will earn $100,000 in the next 2 years through my own online store. Or, I will rank in the top 1% of the national entrance exam. Then read that statement aloud 3 times every day, once when you wake up, once in the afternoon, and once right before sleep. But here's the secret ingredient. While you read, you must also see it. Feel it. Imagine your life after you've already succeeded. What does your family say? What do the doubters look like now? What car replaces your old bike? What clothes do you wear? This isn't daydreaming, it's programming your deeper mind. And this only works if you are consistent. Not for a week, not for a month, for a minimum of 90 days. Why 90? Because research into human behavior shows that any new pattern takes at least 3 months to become automatic. The first 30 days will be war. Friends will mock you. Family will question your sanity. Your own brain will beg for distraction. The next 30 days get easier. The final 30 days, it becomes who you are. So here is your exact action plan. 1. Write your definitive objective with a clear trade-off. Nothing is free. You will have to give something up. Maybe sleep, maybe social life, maybe family approval. Be specific about what you are sacrificing. 2. Acquire specialized knowledge, not general, shallow facts. You need deep, actionable skill. If you want to build an online business, you must learn customer psychology, sales funnels, organic reach, email systems. Not random trivia. Focus only on what moves your goal forward. Let me share the example of the world's first documented billionaire. When I asked him how he built his fortune, he gave a surprisingly simple answer. He said, I learned everything about one single industry, where the resource came from, how to extract it, how to refine it, how to move it. I became a living encyclopedia of that one field. That specialized knowledge made me unstoppable. If you are serious about this challenge, write "I'm in the comments right now. During these 90 days, spend 4 to 6 hours every single day building that specialized knowledge. Read books, take courses, practice, but only things that directly serve your goal. No wandering, no just one video. And here is the most important part. Do not just consume, apply. Knowledge without action is just entertainment. Start a small project, run a test, make a real experiment. Only then does information become power. Part 3. Who you become after 90 days. If you complete this challenge honestly, no WhatsApp, no weddings, no parties, no background noise, you will walk out a different human being. Your attention will be sharper than a scalpel. Your mind will be clearer than a mountain lake. You will possess skills that 99% of people do not have. But more important than any skill, you will have proven something to yourself. You will know, deeply, permanently, that you can do what most people refuse to do. And that self-belief alone will rewrite your entire future. So here is my final question to you. Are you ready to vanish for 90 days and come back as someone completely new? If you are, hit like right now. It's your first commitment. And don't forget, you're watching Deeply Wise, where we don't just motivate you, we give you the exact map. Subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next step.